Oh, y'all sound tired. You're not tired, are you?
Oh, no.
Where's the Oregon baseball thing? Why not a USC Trojan?
Oh, no.
Okay,
no.
Cal Bear?
No.
Arizona State Sun Devil?
Go to Cal.
Arizona Wild.
Oregon? Oh, wow. It's national championship, so he's trying to represent. So you got to be wearing a Raiders hat here pretty soon. Absolutely.
Might not happen.
Oh, yeah, well. Yeah, well. Wow, he just told the truth. I respect that. He was honest about it. Oh, that's okay. How are we doing today? What another great day of work. As I told the team last night, I mean, these guys continue to amaze me that way. They come out and they compete. I mean, there's plays being made all over the field by so many different guys, offense, defense, and that's what you're looking for. I thought it was a very spirited practice on a beautiful Sunday day here in Napa, and I think our players are excited about getting in meetings and watching this tape so we can continue to grow.
Coach, as you get to try to sort out the offensive line,
Mm-hmm.
is there a timetable you have that you want to get a core group so you can kind of get that chemistry going with them?
Obviously, you like to have it as soon as you can, but still, we're still teaching our system, still teaching our offense. I mean, there's still pieces that are, there's some guys are still nicked up a little bit. So once we get everybody back out there, I think, obviously, the thing we want to do is have it as fast as we can. But if it means that we got to wait a little while longer to make sure we put the best players out there, I'm not opposed to doing that neither. But eventually, we'll get there. We don't play Denver till the 12th. That's when we definitely have to make sure that offensive line is ready to go. But I think pretty soon we'll be able to put a group together that we feel very comfortable with.
What do you like? Is Newski more comfortable with guard since he played last year in college? I know he got a lot of work there.
Yeah, he did. I mean, obviously he's played both guard and center. And again, I'm just trying to just keep finding the right pieces as you continue to watch the tape each and every night and see what's going to be our best fit for him, because I think he's a very tremendous player. We drafted the right guy. He has all the qualities that we were looking for. He's everything I thought he would be, and he's got to be up there somewhere. So if it's not at center, obviously he has the capability of playing guard. So again, he's a real good football player, and I'm glad he's here with us.
Chris Johnson hurt? Chris Johnson?
CJ? No. He's not hurt. It was a coach's decision. I get to make those decisions, take guys off, give them a little time, and see where they are. We've been running them pretty good. As you see, we throw the ball down the field here, and our corners have to cover, but no, he's fine.
A lot of times teams will start prepping for their season opener in the off-season. Mm-hmm. With having lost that and everything, have you started prepping for your opener yet? And has there been a different, have you had to rush it a little bit more? Or where's
No,
that?
I prepped, from a scouting standpoint, like you said, during the off season, but it all still depends on where your team is, where we are as far as our installation and what we need to accomplish. I think we're getting closer to what my vision is on offense, defense, and special teams, and as we get that, it's still about us. It won't be about the opener until we play that opponent, and as I keep telling you, opponents to us are nameless, faceless objects. So it's really about us, about where we are. Can we withstand the demand that I put on us offensively, defensively, and special teams to be able to handle that first regular season game, and I think we're making progress towards that goal.
After the game, you talked about the defense. You like what you saw, but you wanted some players, the younger guys, to rise up the next step.
Absolutely.
What are some of those tangibles you want to see from some of those?
Well, I want to see them. I want to see those guys start to make plays. We have playmakers all over this football team, and some of those young guys now need to rise up and make plays. I think some of those young secondary guys, that was the first time for them, being in a big game, in our stadium against a different opponent other than the guys they play against every day. So now that's out the way. Okay, now we go on to the second preseason game, and I expect to see improvement. Again, as we always talk about just those guys, I expect to see improvement from our whole football team. I expect to see improvement from our coaching staff, from everything that we do, because now it's another dress rehearsal, the second opportunity, and we need to get better.
Social media the way it is today, and then you have fans out, does that change how you kind of go about your practice?
No, not me. These are our fans, and I hope that our fans are about us. And we need to appeal to them just as they appeal to us. We're in this thing together, and it's great to see so many people out here representing us. Great to see so many people out here screaming for our players and for our coaches and for our organization. I think that's what it's truly about. Could there be somebody that infiltrated the practice? Maybe. I don't know. But they can't get it all. I know that much. There's too much football that we've done in order for somebody to do that. But I would hope that all of our fans are really, truly about this team and about what we're trying to accomplish.
With Hiram out, how much more important now is the role of the gunner?
Well, I think it's very important, and because I think Shane depends on those guys to go down there and make plays for him. And I think we have some very young, talented players and some veteran players that can do it. And we'll see how that unfolds. But obviously, it's a job. It's a job that guys are vying for. They want that job. They want that opportunity because we know how important it is to our football team.
Maybe some of your key receivers out right now. How do you think that could affect the chemistry out there? Because obviously this is a time you want them out there working with Chase.
Honestly, I think it'll be fine. Those guys spent so much time, from what I've gathered, in the off season together, and they were here for the first part of training camp. Obviously, you wish you had them here every day, but I'm not going to worry about it. Those guys are pros. They work hard. They know what we need, what we expect. They're in meetings every day. They're out in walkthroughs. They're out here at practice. So I feel very comfortable. Obviously, it's not the me to you where the quarterback's throwing to them all the time. But I think that will come very quickly. I mean, those guys will, as I told you guys, those guys are going to make it back sooner than I think everybody thinks. And when they do, I think they'll hit the ground running and we'll be fine.
Having said that, can you talk about Denarius Moore a little bit and what impressions he's made upon him?
Do I have to talk about that young man? I mean, it goes without question what he's doing. I mean, for me to talk about him there's no reason to. Again, I'm so excited about all of our young, talented players. Marcus Van Dyke, Denarius Moore. I mean, we have some very young, skilled players. Osbury, Richard Gordon. I could go on and on. Wisniewski, Barksdale. Those guys are all doing a tremendous job. I mean, we've been at this now for 3 weeks. And these guys are showing up, all of them, not just one of them. You get to see his plays, and he jumps over people, and he makes these fantastic catches, and he runs with punts and all that. But let me tell you, those guys that's in the trenches, Barksdale and Wisniewski, man, those guys are getting it done. So I'm excited about all our young players. And again, I look forward to watching them play again this weekend.
You mentioned the spirited nature of practice. Barksdale, Tommy Hill, they went at it pretty good after the play or the drill there.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about it? You all right with a little of that?
I'm very all right with it. That's competing. I keep telling you, I'm going to create an environment where our players get better every day. And I don't know any other way to do it, and I think our players have bought into that. I think, we say iron sharpens iron, and the more you work at it, it's going to get hot, it's going to get testy, but they all love and respect each other when they go in that locker room. But out there between the lines, there's a job to be done, and I think they understand what it takes to get it done.
With regards to Wiz and Sampson at center, I know you're saying you want to find the best spot for Stephen, but when it comes to the center, are there things that Sampson can do physically right now that Stephen can't, or is
that's not it at all.
Samson's got a better grasp of it?
No, none of it. None of the above. It's not that he is better. One thing about Sampson, he's played in a lot of games.
Right.
I think that's it. It's experience. It's not a physical situation where he's better than Stefan or Stefan's lacking something or anything like that. My goal as a head coach is to put the best players on the field. And Wisniewski is one of our best players, and Samson Satelli is one of our best players. So however that unfolds with the rest of the group, it will unfold. But I'm glad we have all these guys on our team right now, and it's showing. Each and every day, again, a credit to our line coaches. I think they're doing a fabulous job. I really, really do. I'm very happy with where we're headed. We're not there yet. Be the first to tell you that, but I can honestly tell you that we're working at it each and every day.
Is Valdir about as solid, in terms of positions on the line, about as set as you can say you are right now?
I think so. I think he's our left tackle. He's playing left tackle. But again, if I see that there's a need to put somebody someplace else so that we are stronger and better, we're not opposed to doing anything. We're about winning. Whatever it's going to take for us to be successful in offense, to win, and to play at even a higher level than we did last year, we're not opposed to doing it. But is he our left tackle right now? No doubt he is, and he's very good at it. And but the thing I like about all those guys, they'll do anything that it takes to ensure us a victory. They don't care. All they want to do is play and win.
Is that important for you to have that versatility on your line? Because you have been moving guys left and right, back and forth.
No doubt. We do a lot of different things. As you see, I think you guys have seen when I brought here last year. We move our linemen around. A guy might start at left tackle and you look up, he's over there on the right side. Guy's at right tackle, we look up, he's over there on that side. So you have to have that versatility to play in our system. And it's something that I love to do because I think it gives us an advantage. And I think our players understand it, and they do it. And they've done it well.
Are you okay with your depth at outside linebacker right now?
Right now I'm okay. Obviously, as I keep telling you, we're going to continue to look to find better players everywhere that we can continue to infuse into this team. But right now, I feel okay where we are, and I think our guys are learning and growing. Our young players, again, because that's who you're referring to, the young college free agent guys that we have there. I think they're getting better because they're getting coached, they're taking coaching, and they're working at it. But we all like to have the best players in the league at every position that we can, but sometimes that doesn't happen that way.
Does it help Blackstock that he and Chuck were together last year at all?
Oh, I think it does. I think it helps that he knows what Chuck's looking for. And then more so than that, I think he's been in a room with us and me to hear what our vision is for our defensive football team, and he plays to that. And I think the biggest thing about what we're creating here is not only is there a system by Chuck Bresnahan of defense, but there's also a mentality about which you have to play with to play for the Raiders. And I think guys are grasping that. I mean, it's pretty tough out there every day. It's not easy, and I think our guys have bought into that. That I keep telling them we're going to be a team that's tough and rough, and again, that's going to be on display this season. There's no question about it.
What kind of contact do you have with Al Davis? Are you in regular?
Absolutely. I mean, this is his football team, and he lets me drive the engine, and I talk to him all the time about what we're doing, where we are, and how I feel we are, where we're getting to. I think this team has made a lot of strides. I really do. For me, I want them faster. We all do, but it's been 3 weeks, but I give him my input, and trust me, he listens, and he gives me his input, and on we march. And that's what this thing's all about. It's about working together, and the best way to work together is to be able to communicate, and we do that, and we do that well.
Anything new on Mike Mitchell or Taiwan Jones?
No, I think, again, those guys are still under evaluation. As we get closer, I'll let you know as we get closer to having those guys back out here.
Desmond break a hand or like the big old club on?
Yeah, he got something going on with that thing. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I think we're going to, continue to look at it, but obviously he can still move with it. Right. It's not stopping him. It's not enabling him from practicing and playing football. So he's doing well. I'm just so excited today. I'm hot, but I'm excited because these guys, today they gave it to me. What I asked for, they gave me, and then a little something. So that's what it's all about. This team's getting better, and that's all I think about every day. How do I keep getting this team marching toward our goal, which is make sure we hit the ground running when we get ready to play that opener?